I'm gonna start it off because this is first draft. So, hey, what's up, guys? This is Nigel,
This is
aka
Andy.
NK Vids. Take two. Hey guys, what's up? This is Nigel, aka NK Vids.
Say AKA NKA.
Yeah, isn't that tight?
It's kind of funny.
We got Andy here.
What's up? Andy Anderson here. We're gonna watch our first ever video, the first video me and Nigel made together.
The first day we ever met.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever met?
You know how that happened too.
Let's tell the story.
Right now?
Yeah.
Bro, so I was staying at DeVille's house. I was riding for Powell. DeVille's the team manager for Powell. And I don't know if DeVille wants me to say this, but
We got it, dude.
he was only willing to film on the weekends, and I was living there, and I was like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like, bro, like, I need to skate and film. And he's like, okay, well, here's some filmers, and he gave me 3 filmers' names. I texted all 3, and you're the only guy that hit me back.
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, okay, like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Bill hooked me up with this filmer, and then I was working with Sean Hayes, who was my Olympic coach, and he was like, okay, Andy, you have like 1 shot, like, don't blow it, like, this is your first LA filmer, okay, like, you're coming from Canada, you're a little runt, you suck, like, now you're gonna get put in front of a camera, and it's like, let's see what happens. And until this point, pretty much all the filming that I was used to doing was like 1 trick maximum a day. Like,
yeah.
the camera guy would set up all freaking hours, like not wanting to film any of the attempts, wanted to wait for you to land one, and then they'd start filming.
Yeah.
Like, so BS, so not my style, so the style of where skateboarding was and is in a lot of ways still. But when I met up with you, dude, you just started filming the warm-ups, you started filming the whole process, the whole day, how you interact with the board, and that was like so refreshing for me, and so, like, I felt like people could actually see what the hell I was doing, because otherwise you just get the 1 clip and like everything else, all the interactions are missed out, and then it's like, okay, you got 0.05 of the story. Hope you figure out the rest of it. Anyways,
yeah, man.
This was a super special day, and I spent a lot of time preparing. So if you get the chance to go film with someone as serious as Nigel, don't just go wing it, bro. It might look like I'm winging it here, and all the tricks I'm doing, I'm winging it, but I like prepared. I didn't like, this wasn't no light, like, I'm just like having fun and stuff. Of course I was having fun, but like, there's a balance there.
That's for real. You know what, it kind of sounds like it was your 8 Mile moment in a way. You know what I mean? Like, you got this 1 shot, dude. You got to get out there and just do it. And
Mom
like,
spaghetti.
Yeah, man. I just remember, like, I was so impressed just at Cherry. And then we went to like 5 other spots. And by the end of the day, I was like, bro, let's skate every day, dude. Let's start shredding. So here's the video. I hope you guys enjoy it if you haven't seen it before. Doesn't have that many views on YouTube, so we're pretty excited to show you guys. It really doesn't. It only has like 20,000 views.
No way.
Swear to God.
Damn. I remember it like blowing up, dude.
Yeah.
That would have been so much when it came up.
Dude, that's so crazy, right? That's why I looked at it, I was like, Andy, we got to do this, dude.
Damn, dude.
To the screen. And here we go. Ugh. Sorry.
Oh, you good.
So.
What, I did a handstand trick?
Yeah, bro. You haven't seen this in so long, so.
Oh, that kinker, man. I totally forgot about that.
Dude, that kinker was the cherry on top of the whole day. I was like, this guy can grind big rails too. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it.
I was so ready to throw down, dude.
You were. Like, I've gone out with some guys before, and they skated hard the first day, but you were on a different level because you can skate so many different things. You know what I mean? And this first video really showed it. So it really helped my audience right away. They're like, oh, who is this guy? You know? So good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh, was this the first clip, the Smith front foot impossible?
Yeah, dude. I remember, like, I was there for like 10 seconds. and I was watching you skate, and I was like, bink, started filming right away.
Dude, it was like riding for DC back then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I had the Yabai shirt on. Yabai was like a Japanese company. Dude, what? I still love that trick. I still like covet that trick, and that's crazy that I'm doing it. And then there's Zay, bro.
Yeah, Zay was there.
Skywalker. Dude, what?
Dude, all these tricks are still really dope, dude. I still think you should bring back a lot of the OG cool tricks that you did in this video. Like this kind of stuff was so sick, you know?
I stepped away from this to learn the generic stuff. So now that I got some more generic stuff, like I still don't got switch heels, as you guys all know, but like, now that I got some more of the generic tricks, maybe it's time to step back, or I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Do you want to see more of Andy skating how Andy used to in this video, or do you want to see him learning like switch trays? Damn, that tray flip was crazy. Dude, speaking of trays.
Zay is such a G, bro. Rest in peace.
Wow, straight hard flip. Dude, I don't know if we're going to see too many more guys who had as much pop as Zay did. It was insane how much pop he had.
Rest in peace, Zay.
Yeah, R.I.P. Zay. Zay passed away like a year ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Around there.
Yeah, it was just his birthday recently, too.
Damn. Yeah, I remember that, like, blew my mind. Because I'd film a couple people skate that thing, and I'd never really seen... I didn't know about your rail walking balance yet. So you just took your foot off and pushed off. I was like, wait, what the hell? Like...
Well, this was a time where I had not been exposed to the world, and I had all these tricks I was cooking up.
Mm-hmm.
And this was kind of my first exposure where I could be like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, I'm over here doing Smith front foots. I'm over here no complying off rails.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for like years later when I had more of a fan base that I could post those things and people are like, whoa, that's the first time I've ever seen that. And I'm like, I've been doing it for years, but y'all weren't paying attention and I didn't have a camera guy.
Yeah, and your following was really small. Wait, did I help you start Instagram or get into it?
Nah, that was Hippie Mike.
Okay, cool. I'm glad like you were doing it already, because I know there's a bunch of guys that did help do that. So.
And you helped me get the following I have. Dude, skating with the freaking hat, dude, just having the hat ready for when the helmet comes off.
I was pretty sick. I love how you play with your fashion style so much, you know? Like, at this point, you're wearing gloves all the time. You know, you had your hat hanging off like that. Like, I hope you never stop doing that.
Well, dude, what's up with this, and I don't know if people get it, because, like, part of it is to look a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
but most of it was either tactical or there's a true story that I'm carrying with me.
Yeah.
Just
for
like
a reason.
Yeah, like that shirt means something to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's Yabai. It was tie-dyed by the wife of the owner, or maybe she's also an owner of Fabric Skate Shop in Japan.
Yeah.
And like that was my company. Like those T-shirts sold for $100 each.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like that was organic Japanese cotton. You know what I mean? But like, it didn't fit me right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like less worried about how I looked and more worried about like what this actually means to me and what I'm gonna wear, which you can see on my jacket. Like I could tell you a story about each one of these pins and
That's
patches.
so sick. Yeah, so if you guys want to get to know Andy better, when you see him out skating, if he's chilling, not skating, you know, something like that, ask him about something he's wearing.
Hey, I don't wear nothing that doesn't tell me a story, you know, because that's how sponsorships work and stuff. You know, I don't like repping companies I don't support emotionally, and like when I do, it's even on purpose to torture myself. Bro, it's just so nice to see frickin' Zay smile again.
I
man.
know, dude. At this point, he was just like getting in LA. You know, I'd seen him like once at Cherry, and I was like, yo, bro, come skate, you know? And like, you guys both came out the same day. It was really rad. He had such good energy too, you know? Like, for me skating with him, he was always like really happy, really cool, you know?
Dude.
So talented.
Thanks for thinking to take me here, dude.
Right?
I was like,
We should go back there, actually.
That's such a freestyle street spot. Dude, you should take
Big
Killian
time.
there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like, that's a Killian spot, bro.
Yeah.
We should do a jam there.
Okay, I'm down for that. Because then the Bell's right next to it, so get some dope scenic stuff, too.
Dude, that front blunt pop-out, it's like a front half cap, but it's like not a front half cap.
Dude, I'm so glad you started wearing baggier pants. But me, too. I like baggier pants way better. No
Yeah.
more of that small pant crap, dude.
I think that was one of my ex-girlfriends that got me into that.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, you need to figure out your pant game. Because I was so not worried about how I looked. It was all tactical.
Mhm.
Function over fashion, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm still very much like that. Did he even flick that?
Was that crazy or what? It was like such a light flick from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Zay is just like...
On another level, dude. He was taken away too soon. Shout out like Charlie Ford too. He was another skater I used to work with who he was so good, bro. He'd be one of the greats, I feel, you know?
It just... This video is so polarizing in the sense of like how much joy it brings me and how much it makes me want to cry, man.
Yeah. It's the beginning of it all, dude.
Yeah.
And like he's so talented in the way he skated, and he was so marketable too, you know? And like the choices he made led him to where he went, and the choices you made got you to here.
And
you know?
And I'm not even a full believer of that, like sometimes fate plays a part in all that too, or whatever, you know? Like, it's not necessarily like someone made the right or wrong choices, but like life just happens, and there's 5 or however many people there are ways for life to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you can learn as much from a success as none, and how you define success is different and all this stuff. But,
Yep. It's the truth.
This is so crazy how much of my thinking I still have that is rooted, like, that you can see here, like,
Yeah.
manual to one wheel manual.
Yeah.
I still post that stuff, and people are like, "Oh my god, I've never seen that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, come on, I've been doing this.
That's what's so sick, though. You have, for sure, one of the deepest bags of tricks in skateboarding. You know what I mean? And to, like, accomplish what you've accomplished takes so much damn work, dude. And it shows with your consistency, and, like, with how I've been skating lately, my body's starting to remember how much work it takes, you know? And a lot of skaters don't want to put in that work.
Like the trick we just filmed on Sunday, bro. Literally the hardest trick I ever did in my life.
5 years worth of work.
But I could not do it without those 2 weeks I spent relaxing in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Because, like, my body was not ready. I would get so dead.
Yep.
Like potentially killed, you know?
Yeah,
But with
I think your mind wasn't ready too.
Yeah.
You know?
And with the right prep, I don't die.
Exactly. You succeed.
You know what I mean? I get to live another day.
Thank God.
Because, like, but, like, without prepping for that stuff, it's one thing to be able to do it, but it's another thing to, like, be able to get yourself to the point where it's possible.
Yeah.
Amongst life, where everything
happening.
else is happening.
Yeah.
Where you're getting in arguments with close ones, where you're potentially losing close ones, or seeing people go through stuff around you.
That's some real shit, dude.
Meanwhile, you're trying to achieve your own stuff, and you can't just block out the world.
There's some people who do, but then they suffer later on in life.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I blocked out the world for that,
Yeah.
but, like, that takes so much understanding. Dude, I can't believe we went to Sugden City, dude.
I mean, look how good you skated it too. See, that's what this day is the reason that me and Andy, like, instantly we just started working together, like, a lot, because, like, we had such a good first day, and this is so rare. You know, I understand how rare that is. I've tried to, like, bring skaters out who I know are really talented, and whether it was just not the right fit, or they didn't have a good day, or whatever the situation is, it just didn't work out, you know? They might have got hurt that first day, which you got hurt the second day.
Yeah.
Remember, we skated the second day and you got hurt, and then we didn't get to skate for like 2 months or something.
Or my knee.
Yeah, bro. And, you know, thank God you still wanted to come skate, because sometimes you get hurt skating with someone, then you're like, oh, I don't want to skate with them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank God that wasn't the case. Jeez.
Well, now I know to take breaks after. Like, if I film a good trick, even if I feel good the next day, I'm not going skating.
Yeah.
because like it's a false feeling good.
It's a false feeling good. It's like your body's high from the day before. Yeah, I'm experiencing that right now with my skating too. It's like I'm all psyched because I got these tricks. I feel good. I get up and go skate, and then I'm like dying.
Yeah. Or you're like, dude, I watch a video and I'm like, I cannot wait to go skate, and I go push a block from my house, and you're like, everything hurts so bad. I'm going back home. Like, why did I? Like, my brain is so ready, but my body is so dead, and that's when you need those
Days of chilling.
hypnotic rhythms to like keep you freaking in the flow.
Hypnotic rhythms. I love that you say that because that's another word for routine.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot you grinded this first try.
Yeah, with the crack before it and the bricks.
And the rail's aluminum.
Yeah.
I have a clip of Zach Doling trying 50-50 and dying.
Yeah, it's a different skill to grind slowly.
Dude, for real.
But,
You guys are going to find out a lot more about that with us in the future.
But one of the things that I got super stoked on is like, I didn't know that this was a bad spot because I'm from Vancouver.
Yeah.
Like Sunken City was like not bad ground for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, dude. I've been to Vancouver with you. I've skated your home park.
These bricks that cracked before the rail, like that was part of handrail skating for me.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that there were spots that had smooth run-ups where there was no crack. And like,
Dude, or a big dent in the rail.
but also I could play into this where I'm like, oh, there's a crack in the bricks. Now I can just 50-50 it.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
And it's aluminum. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't got to lip slide it or back lip it.
I feel like most fools, they look for an easy rail to skate to do the gnarliest trick.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the gnarliest rail to skate to do the easiest trick.
That's smart though.
But that's
You know?
that's just how I look at spots.
Yeah.
And like coming to LA, I didn't realize how special that was at first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I definitely lean into that more now.
I mean, I think it works great for you, dude. And I'm really hyped on the trick that we got. So it was a lot of work, dude. It was hard to go through, but you know, it was worth it.
Mental and physical, man.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta be both.
Big time. Man, I wish this ledge was still skatable.
Is it not?
No.
What happened?
It has these big, crazy metal knobs on it now that are just insane.
Oh my
Like,
god.
you can't even, like, do anything. Like, I don't even think Knobbuster could fix it.
Man, just seeing
Shout out
Jay and all
Knobbuster.
these clips and just like,
Right?
dude, suicide awareness, man.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with the right people that are feeding your soul, you know? Like, if the people around you don't seem like they care for you, that doesn't mean that people can't care for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just because the people around you don't have that in them, or, right? That's not your problem. This, like, unconditional love is a rare thing.
It really is, man.
But the people who give it, like, exist, and you deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
You gotta really cherish them and hold on to them tight. For real. Damn, that Trey 50 was so good, dude.
dude, that guy's he got the pop. Like, they did the ETN
High Ollie, yeah.
High Ollie contest,
Yep.
and everybody was there, and Zay tied for highest Ollie in the world, broke the world record
Yep.
with Jake Hayes.
Yep.
And I swear to God, that fool didn't even twist his feet. He just squatted. If he twisted his feet, he could have got like,
Way higher.
and he could. And I've seen him Ollie higher than that freaking contest.
Yeah.
And that's how those Guinness World Record things work. Is like, here's your chance. It's like a
Yeah.
contest.
It's like you gotta do it right then and there.
Yeah. And if you do it higher the next day, it don't matter. You
Don't matter.
You don't get the thing.
No. He was also the first person to Ollie over, was it a Ferrari or a Lamborghini? Because Tyshawn just did it recently too.
I don't know, but he bought that car because he could Ollie it.
Really?
Yeah.
No
He
way.
would drive it around and then park it and then Ollie it.
What a G, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what though, I feel like Zay lived life his way. You know what I mean?
For sure, dude.
For sure.
And he didn't bow down to nobody.
Nope.
He knew what was up. He knew what he wanted and got it, and it's
Yeah.
just the people you surround yourself with are so important. Dude, I remember I remember I'm in Venice, right?
Yeah.
And my parents come into town, and I'm taking them to Trading Post liquor store, and I'm like, Mom and Dad, this is where all the boys hang out, but I gotta like let you know there might be like a fight going on. Like, this is hood, but like I want you to see it, because like when you're FaceTiming me back home, I want you to know where I'm at and what the vibes are. Oh my God, dude, Zay.
Like, that might have been as high as the high ollie.
Oh, that
He
was
just-
I think that was higher.
And he just snapped it out like nothing. It
Yeah,
looked easy for him, dude.
yeah, just like his shirt.
See, I'm trying to get my high pop back, so I'm gonna try and, like, you know, work with that kind of energy. Be jumping.
But dude, I'm taking my parents to the liquor store just to show them the vibe, you know?
Yep.
And we're walking up, and Zay comes around the corner, and he's like, "Oh, hi, Andy." Like, "Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. I hope you're doing good. My name's Zay. There's a fight going on right now just around the corner, and I don't think it's super safe for you guys to be here, but I'd love to walk you across the street." And like, and I'm like, "Bro, Zay, like, how are you so hood and so good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you watching out for my parents like that, like you just met me, bro." Or no, you just met them. Like,
Yeah.
we'd known each other for a while now. This is when we met. This video is literally our first time meeting.
Yep. That's so crazy.
But to like be like prep my parents like, "Yo, there might be something going on," and then to have Zay walk around the corner and be like, "Hey, there's something going on." And just want to make sure you guys are safe and feel comfortable, and I got you. You know, if the rumble like travels over this way,
Yep.
like I'll, you know, and like
I had nothing but good experiences with Zay, too, so
straight up, bro.
that's what I'm really happy about.
And like, dude, I just like if you don't know that side of him, there's a peek into it. You know what I mean? I just love Zay so much, bro, and it's like it hurts the whole community to see him go, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Mental health, some real stuff, dude. You know, we all got to watch out for our friends and loved ones.
dude, I saw that quote last night. It was like, back in the day, like 100 years ago, they weren't so worried about mental health. It was all about like getting food.
Yeah.
Like, and now it's like we don't got to worry about our bodies.
Nope.
We got to worry about our spirit.
Yeah.
And before it was we got to worry about our bodies, but our
Well,
spirits are chilling.
What would Court say? It's like a university for the soul.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense with what you just said, because, you know, we don't have to worry about food. We
Well,
pretty
like
much all have somewhere to sleep.
Some people do for sure.
But I mean, but even homeless people here in LA, they can go somewhere and get food.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and a lot of it is by choice, but some
Yeah.
of it's not.
Yeah.
And some of it's not, especially the kids that are trying to get away from something, and they don't even have the money or the age to rent a car or a hotel. Like, you got to be a certain age for stuff, you know. And if like those are like the weird government things and loopholes where it's like you can't even drive a car to get out of your town.
So you're kind of stuck in your situation.
Until a certain age and till a certain level of education.
Andy, so you're talking about handrails. When I brought you here, what did you think skating that rail?
This is the mellowest kink rail I've ever seen with such good run up. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I never seen a rail that looks this doable.
Oh my god!
Like I was like, I can't believe that. Like when I see kink rails in magazines, they're this easy. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to.
That's what you're thinking when you're doing it?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Because it was like safe on one side, and there was no big crack before it,
It's perfect run up.
and the kinks were like mellow, dude.
They're kind of smoothed out like a roller coaster, right?
Yeah. But like
Damn.
now I know other rails. I understand that that's not the easiest freaking rail.
Yeah.
But compared to any rail I grew up looking at or trying, that was like the mellowest kinks I've ever witnessed, bro.
Damn.
At that time, you know?
That's so sick.
And that's beginner's luck. Like that's like before you see it all, you don't know what you're dealing with or what you got.
Dude.
And like that was like, I'm not saying that rail's easy. It was really high for me to get onto. I'm just saying that like I hadn't seen a rail that was like a 6 flat 6 or 7 flat 7 or whatever the hell it is that looked that approachable before.
Yeah. Because it's like the stairs are smaller, they're more spread out, so it's more of like a gradual kink instead of like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. I totally do.
It's a Cali rail.
Yeah, it's a Cali rail.
And if you're in Cali, it's gonna look gnarly as hell. But if you're anywhere else in the world,
yeah, you get here and you're like, wow, this is actually doable.
yeah. But I don't know. I like my whole thing growing up. My favorite thing about skateboarding is balance.
Yeah.
I don't care so much for speed and all that. I know speed is king. I've said that before. I'll say it again. If you're doing stuff faster than the next guy, you're gonna get more love from the industry.
Yes,
But,
it is. It's true.
Like if you do a tray flip on flat, sick. You do a tray flip faster, sicker. Like that's just how skateboarding works with the eye. If you're at a skate park and you're going the fastest, everyone's gonna get out of your way.
And they're watching you.
If you're going slower than average, you're in everybody's way. It's just like how it works. But like, I don't care so much for that. Even though I can do it sometimes, I don't lean into that. What I lean into is balance.
Yeah.
And like finding rails that I can balance on. And
like that rail. And then I think the first rail I ever saw you walk down was the Long Beach one. Because remember, I just filmed that and just put it in the video because I'd never seen it before. I've never seen anyone walk down a long rail. And then I think you walked back up it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell?
I think so.
Like, how do you even do that? So I was tripping watching him do that. And then I started to realize how crazy his balance actually is. And, man.
I get so mad at you sometimes when we're filming rails because I'll be like falling to the left and you'll be like, lean to the right. And I'm like, you jerk, like, you don't understand. There's only two ways to fall, dude. Like, it's not like I'm leaning too far to one side. It's
man.
like I fell. And if you're going to fall, it's either left or right. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But like, I get so mad at you sometimes. I don't know if I tell you that in the act.
You have. No, you've told me after. Now that I think about it more clearly, I get it, why you're getting mad. But to me, it's like your balance is so good. Like, you look that stable most of the time that it's like, I can just tell you, lean to the right, and you're so talented, you can't. So out of my defense, that's just how good I think he is.
No, but if you lean to the right, you fall to the right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even the clip that we just got on Sunday, I did one where I was like leaning too far and then I landed and slipped out.
Yeah.
And Val's like, I loved that one more because you were leaning. And I'm like, that's why I didn't land it. But what I'm trying to say is not something against you.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to say that people don't understand how balance works.
Yeah,
And
on your level.
You
So
know-
I'm glad we're talking about this so that we can get a peek into your mind.
Right? Because like
Yeah.
you're freaking grinding a rail. That's sick. If you do if you do a handrail, maybe like a 10 or smaller,
Yeah.
or even a 14 or smaller. Like, as long as it's a regular rail, it's not a long one. You're like kind of touching it. Like you're on it. Like an 8 stair could be like.
It's quick. It's like you're floating above it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're
A
saying.
3 stair, you got to go slow to even hit the rail.
Yeah.
Like a 7 stair is kind of minimum handrail where you're just touching it.
Yeah, like you're ollieing and meeting it for just a split second.
Split second. Like a 14 stair, still a split second.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start going to 20, then you actually have to balance on it for a second.
Yeah.
And then
You're
it's,
feeling it.
yeah, and it's like you're on it and you're, you know what I mean? With flat bars, you get to that balancing point really quickly.
Yeah, because it's flat. You're not using gravity and momentum to like kind of float through it. You're on it right away. That's why flat bars are so scary for a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's round, it slips out, you fall, you know? It's like really, really intense.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to learn to skate flat bars again. So I'm speaking from my personal experiences right now.
Yeah, and I think like for some people they view handrails as safer because
I could see that.
it's more of a flip trick or an ollie trick where you're holding a position. Like a board slide on an 8 rail is more like a shifty ollie than a board slide on a flat bar.
Yeah. That makes sense. A lot of sense.
So when you're doing a tray flip lip, it's more like a shifty tray flip than a tray flip lip on a flat bar. I don't know. I don't do tray flip lips, so
I know what
can't-
you're saying though.
I can't really speak out of experience on that.
Yeah.
but like there's something there. But when you're skating 20 plus, then it's like, oh, you missed the grind, you're sacking.
Big time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if you're skating the rail slow. If you're skating the rail slow, or if it's a long rail. I don't mean to just talk in stairs. And I don't mean to talk like I know everything, dude. Like, I don't know everything.
No, you're just talking about your experiences.
And like
And
trying
how-
to get people to understand what handrails are like and
Yes.
how to approach it and how I view it.
Yeah, from your viewpoint.
Yeah,
Exactly.
not like it's the viewpoint.
Yeah, which I'm really glad you talk about that, because you know, when I try to help anyone learn anything or talk about it now, I've been like, this is how I do it. This is what I experience. You know, instead of like, this is how you do it. You have to do it this way.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how I have learned this trick. This was what works for me. You know,
Straight
instead
up.
of like saying like, this is the only way. You know.
And bro, I'm so glad that we learn these things through skateboarding, because it's really true in everything.
Yeah, you can apply that rule to just about anything.
Yeah.
Just
it's-
beautiful.
Dude, I just saw this Jeff DeCesare video
Oh yeah.
where he's talking like, one of the things I wish I knew earlier is skateboarding and your progress in skateboarding is not based on skill.
Yeah.
It's based on connections. You have to have skill to back it up.
Yeah.
But if you know the right people and you make the right relationships, you're gonna go a hell of a lot further than homie who's way better than you and doesn't know anybody.
Yeah.
In his basement trying to do stuff that's super gnarly but has no connections. Like,
Yeah.
the guy with the connections for sure gonna go further.
Yeah.
If you're a jerk and you burn bridges, you ain't going nowhere. Don't matter how far, like,
There's been so many good skaters I've worked with in the past, but they were just not solid, you know, or a lot of people had bad things to say about them. And if you're representing a company or like, you know, anything really, if people are saying bad things about you, they're not going to be able to work with you or want to work with you.
or yeah, they're not gonna be able to, like, you get the phone call from the next sponsor, why'd you kick him off that sponsor?
Yep.
You get the, you know what I mean? You get the, like, what's going on here? What happened there? Oh, okay, I see this. I can see this and that. And
Yep. Skateboarding is a small industry too.
but it's not just skateboarding. That's the point.
Oh, good.
It's everything in life, and we learn these lessons through skateboarding.
Yeah.
And like, I think that being able to transfer your skills from what you're passionate in to what you want to succeed at,
Besides skating,
besides skating.
you could treat it like learning a trick,
Yeah,
or like how you dealt or people dealt with you inside of the skateboard community.
right.
Awesome. I like that.
I think skateboarding is really important for humanity because it teaches all these lessons that team sports just don't teach you, bro. I've been talking with Rick from San Francisco about this a lot.
Oh, dude.
But like, you could be the best at vert and not know how to skate a handrail. You could be the best handrail skater and not know how to do a pogo. And it's like, what game are you playing? The one that you want to play.
Exactly.
What tricks are you getting better at? The ones that you're practicing. Like,
Could be the ones you've been doing for years.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
straight
I'm
up.
definitely trying to grow my skateboarding right now and learn new stuff. So, you know, I've been learning freestyle stuff with Killian, like little things here and there. And I'm really appreciative of it. And I want to start learning, like, you know, more like grab type things. And, you know, I've learned most of the flip tricks. So for me, it's like I'm trying to just learn them all like regular and switch at the same time this time.
Yeah.
Like not letting either of them get better than the other, which is really hard because part of you just wants to land the trick,
Yeah.
you know? And
Yeah.
it doesn't want to mess with the one you can't do.
Yeah.
So making yourself do it, you're like, "Arrgh!" It
Yeah.
kind of drives you crazy a little.
And what you said about grabs,
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, learning grabs teaches you so much. But if you don't think grabs are cool enough, or you think you're too cool to learn grabs,
Yeah.
you just don't get those lessons.
At
And
all.
guess what? One day you're gonna have trouble putting on your socks in the morning. But if you got grabs, you're never gonna have that problem, bro.
Never.
Because you know exactly how to grab your feet. You know what I mean? Like,
You'll always be able to squat down
you know what I mean?
while moving at high speeds and jumping.
Yeah, like, and it's like there's valuable skills in grabs.
Yes.
And it's like, but you know what? No, grabs aren't cool. So don't learn them. So then lose that whole aspect of skateboarding that is like inherently skateboarding.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Yeah, just because someone invented how to do something without grabbing, like, don't mean that you gotta shun the past.
No, yeah. It just shows how close-minded I was when I was younger. You know what I mean? And now that I'm older and like I've seen so many dope grabs and, you know, tricks that I've always dreamt of. Like I want to learn a kickflip where you shift it backside and you grab like kind of by your back truck.
Yeah.
But by your back truck, like real close to it, you know?
Yeah.
And like tweet. I'm like, oh, I dream of that. You know, like my body can already kind of feel it.
Dude.
You know?
See John Cost do the nollie heel Indy on flat?
Yes.
Bro.
So dope.
Bro, insane.
Man.
And like how to grab with your legs coming up, not your back going down.
Yeah.
Like,
because you can suck your legs so high up.
That's how you grab.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you mess with your back, your whole balance is off.
Yeah, because you're going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's about your feet coming up.
Yeah, getting that explosiveness.
And like whether it's backhand or front hand, like everything is so different, dude. And it's just like, it's again easy to like, I got this grab, so I'm not gonna learn that grab.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're missing like to learn all the grabs. Like I still
There's
don't got
so
stale
many.
fish.
Which one's stalefish?
It's a melon with your backhand.
So you're grabbing it
Yeah.
by the tail?
Yeah, between your legs.
Oh, like that. Oh, dude. What's the one on this side with your front hand?
Melon.
That's melon. Okay. See, that's how I don't even know the grabs really.
So
because
melon,
I
stale,
never really done them.
melon, stale, and Indy.
Okay. I mainly know just cannonball because I used to do nollie half cab cannonballs.
This one used to be called a mute, but the guy who invented it is deaf.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a derogatory term to call it mute now.
Oh, whoa.
So they call it whatever his last name is, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Trippy.
So Weedle or Weddle.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but like, yeah. It's just like the backsmith was invented by a deaf skater named Monty.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Monty grind forever, and then they took that from him and started calling him the backsmith.
Sick. Well, sick, guys. We just ranted on a bunch of other stuff too, so if you guys enjoyed the video, let us know. Maybe we could talk about other stuff sometime in the future, because that was fun.
Dude, I just want to recap on how many different vibes were going off during that video. Not only is it the first video, it's my first day meeting Zay, my first day meeting Nigel, like all the spots, first day meeting Chris, bro.
Yeah!
Chris,
shout out Chris, dude.
Yo, Chris, dude.
Come
I
out
don't
and
even know
skate,
if we
bro.
talked about Chris.
Yeah.
But dude, Chris is the man, bro.
Yeah.
I was skating Stoner with him a couple months back.
You were? You saw him?
Yeah, I saw him.
that's
He was
so
shredding.
sick. Yeah.
And like,
He's doing good now.
yeah, that's
I'm
good,
psyched for
bro.
him.
Yeah, and just that was like a whole thing that like that was my popularity. That was my knownness getting started
In the beginning.
from that, from you capturing the whole day, not just the trick. Because if it's just the trick, you don't get it. Like you don't know what's happening. But I cannot believe how much skate footage was in that video.
So much.
That
Dude,
was
you
just
went
like-
off, bro. You, Zay, and Chris all went off big time.
I don't know any other days we hit that many spots.
You know, maybe when we went to Vancouver.
But like, dude, we like hit 2 big handrails.
Yeah.
Like a mani pad spot, random as hell. We went to the Bell. We went to Cherry Park. Like, dude, we got
Sunken
lazy.
City.
We got lazy as hell, bro. Now we just go to one spot.
I mean, you know, maybe as the future goes on, we can get cool crews together and do stuff that works like that. But you know, it's got to be the right group. That was just a very magical day. That worked out that way. You know, and shout out Sean, DeVille, everyone who helped make that day happen. Got Andy ready because Andy was in the zone. He was ready to go for it, and it paid off. Like if it wasn't for that day, who knows? Maybe everything wouldn't have worked out like this. And I'm very appreciative of working with you, Skate One, Pal Peralta, DeVille. Sorry, DeVille. But I love you, DeVille. You're the man. But you know, just everything is so cool now, and it's kind of crazy that it like you can pinpoint it back to a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Which is so sick.
And thank you for not watching that video before, so that I can still keep doing those tricks and you think I just thought of them. I just really appreciate that, guys, that like you just think I'm that creative. I just come up with all this stuff every day. You don't think that I had it in my head since I was 13.
New stuff all the time,
Yeah,
every day.
every day.
MVDs, dude. But it's MVDs to them because
Yeah.
they've never seen it.
Yeah.
That's what's beautiful about skating.
Yeah, it's like
Right?
I've been doing it for no, but It's funny. It's funny, dude. And I love it. And I'll ride that wave until everybody knows it. Or doesn't know, or whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Nah, bro,
dude.
you're gonna keep learning new tricks, bro. Switch
Nuh-uh.
freestyle coming soon. It's
Nuh-uh.
coming, bro. It's coming.
No, but it's one of those things where I gotta like dip back in, get out of that, dip back in, get out of it, like front foot impossibles. You can only do so many till you gotta stop for a while, and then you bring them back.
Yep.
And they're like, what?
And then everyone's hyped on him again. You're like, oh shit.
And then you do too many again, and then you put it in the closet.
Let it simmer a while. But yeah, guys, thank you. Do you have anything else to say?
No, thanks for checking though.
Cool.
I feel like that's our 4th outro.
I know, right? But we love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support over the years. We're going to keep videos coming. And yeah, just stay tuned. And we'll see you next time. Peace. That was so sick, dude. Cool. Because I'll take that and I'll put like the grind down the double set in the background or whatever.
Yeah, thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
I'm trying to show my thumbnail.
Oh wait, I don't even know how to do that.
It kind of hurts my wrist.
Sick. There'll be something good in there for sure. All right, guys, you're not gonna believe this. So we're leaving, and then we can't believe it. Now we're gonna stay and skate because we're here at Westchester, and this is Chris.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Chris?
That's crazy. I just ran into these guys.
What are the odds of
5
that?
seconds ago, bro.
That's impossible.
I was at 8th Street right now, the skate park,
Yeah?
and then we got kind of bored. Let's go to Westchester. We're gonna meet some friends up here, so.
Dudes are cruising?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, let's
I
get
mean,
a
we just got
sesh,
here,
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
How is that?
That is insane.
Remember
that-
that day we met at
It's like impossible.
Stoner? Yeah, I saw you,
I
bro.
just